So I plan on starting this interview with a few questions about yourself.
Okay.
So first off, I was just for your name and just kind of where you're from.
Yeah, so my name is Jace Armstrong. I am from Hays, Kansas. I graduated in 2017, but I was actually born in Liberal, Kansas, and moved to Hays when I was a third grader.
I see. Well, I know you're in baseball,
Mhm.
so I have some questions about baseball for you.
Okay.
So first off, what position do you play?
I'm an outfielder. I don't really have a specific spot because there's left field, center field, and right field. Majority of the time this fall, during fall practices, I've been in right field, but there's really no specific one that I play.
I see.
Yep.
And when did you start playing baseball?
I started when I was, as soon as I could pick up a ball and a bat, honestly, like affiliated like with a recreational team, or when it was taken serious was probably around like 5 or 6, like T-ball, and then I've just played it ever since.
I see. That sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you want to start playing in the first place?
My dad actually played college baseball. He played here at Fort Hays, and he was the one who kind of introduced it to me, and then I kind of picked it up on my own. They didn't really force any sport on me specifically. I just kind of did it because I enjoyed it, and it was something that I loved ever since I could figure it out.
Are you better at batting or versus being out in the field, or vice versa?
I don't really know, honestly. I've had my ups and downs at the plate. I've also had my ups and downs in the field. Coming after my 2 years at a junior college, I kind of worked on hitting a little bit more because that's a little bit more difficult than it is fielding. Right now, I think I've seen some progression over the summer, and in this fall, I've done a lot better at the plate, hitting-wise. But fielding's always kind of been there. I haven't really struggled too much there.
Have you ever hit like a home run or anything?
Yeah, so I hit my first collegiate home run last year, my sophomore year at Cloud, and it was my first at bat at home against Dodge City Community College. I hit a home run, and the first pitch I ever saw. So I hit one then, and then I actually just hit one on Saturday. I hit a grand slam 4-run home run in our Fall World Series. So I've hit 2 technically, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like an interesting little thing there.
Yeah.
Especially that grand slam.
Yeah. That was really cool. I was excited about that.
Yeah. Well, do you plan on going into baseball after college?
Every kid's dream is to play after college, especially professionally. I myself would love to keep playing as long as I can, but with injuries that I've had, and as far as like making money, minor leaguers don't really make a whole lot of money, and if I have a family, I want to be able to provide for them. So I think the right opportunity would have to present itself to me. But I would love to keep playing as long as I can, for sure.
Do you have any tips for people wanting to like get into baseball?
So if you're a high school kid or even just a middle school kid, it's just to keep working, because like I didn't really get as good as I am now overnight. It just came with practicing, working out, learning from your coaches, taking their advice, and just like going day in and day out and just practicing your craft, doing what you're good at, not trying to do what other people are good at, and not trying to do too much, because if you keep it simple, then the game will come easy to you. So that's probably the best advice I could give somebody trying to get into it, or who's already in it and trying to get to that next level.
Yeah, I mean, I was in baseball when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't keep up with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I definitely feel like I could have.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun game. You know, like it's easy when you keep it easy, but if you try to overthink it, it can get really complicated. And if you don't enjoy it, then it's just not the same. You gotta like really love it to keep playing, for sure.
Yeah. Well, back to the plans after college,
Mm-hmm.
like possibly playing after college.
Mm-hmm.
You said with your injuries and all that kind of stuff, with the right opportunity would have to present itself to
Mm-hmm.
you. Do you think you would ever be maybe a coach?
Yeah, that's definitely something I've thought about. Maybe coaching my son or daughters if they choose to play baseball or softball or any sport of that matter, because my family's a big sport-related family. But I definitely would want to coach them, like eventually, and maybe getting into high school. If money was right, maybe a college team. Just kind of depends on the situation and what I can do for my family for that.
Well, do you have any other quick comments, maybe?
No, not really. That should be it.
All right. Well, thank you very much for
Mm-hmm.
giving me the opportunity to interview you here.
Yep.
And I hope that your baseball future goes well for you here.
Me too. I hope I can stay healthy.
Yeah, I just hope that everything goes well. And I hope you have a good day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.